The Shah and Shahbanu are greeted once again by the Governor-General. Sir Dennis and Lady Blundell also welcome the Prime Minister, Mr. Rowling, and Mrs. Rowling back to Wellington. Their Imperial Majesties are greeted also by a special party of children of Polish descent, dressed up for the occasion. Though it's late in the evening, the parties waited patiently as a mark of respect to give thanks to the Shah for the way in which Iran provided shelter and assistance for Polish refugees during the Second World War. The capital city of New Zealand, Wellington, has a population of 340,000. Lying on the southernmost coast of the North Island, only 20 kilometres from the South Island, it occupies an almost central position in New Zealand as a whole. On their first morning in the city, their Imperial Majesties visit the town hall for the civic welcome. Civic officials are introduced to Her Imperial Majesty. The signing of the visitors' book. Accompanied by the Prime Minister's wife, Mrs. Rowling, Her Imperial Majesty pays a visit to Wellington Girls' College. Though there are some private schools, the state educational system is free, secular, and compulsory. Most are co-educational, but in all of them the children must attend school between the ages of 5 and 15, though any who live in remote country areas receive their education by means of mail and radio broadcasts through the National Correspondence School. Many of these children will go on to university. There are 6 in New Zealand, and anyone who's old enough or passes the entrance examinations is entitled to study for a degree. In many schools, the pupils wear a distinctive school uniform. Next, Her Imperial Majesty visits the dental clinic, where school dental nurses are trained. These girls will work in schools, carrying out simple dental repairs and instructing young children in oral hygiene. In New Zealand, all dental and medical care for children is free until they leave school. New Zealand was one of the first countries to recognize the need for social welfare and security. After the worldwide depression of the early 1930s, successive governments enacted legislation to ensure that this country should enjoy as high a standard of social well-being as possible. New Zealanders have had their welfare state now for 45 years. A government luncheon in honor of their Imperial Majesties. The Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Mr. Rolling.
Your Excellencies, Your Imperial Majesties, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honour and a very special pleasure for me to